Hey everybody, Ray here. You know, on both my small rigid shop vac and my larger rigid shop vac that I have fitted to a dust collector, the hoses are just not long enough. And the other thing is that the hoses, of course, don't fit to any of my small power tools. Well, I have found a solution that solves both of those problems. A longer hose with multiple fittings that will fit on almost all of your small power tools. If you want to see my review on that, stick around. I'm going to show it to you. And don't forget, hit that thumbs up for me. I always appreciate that. Let's talk a little bit about the 20-foot hose extension I got made by CEN-TEC. I got this off of Amazon. I will include the link below. It comes with 5 adapters to fit, I think, probably most any of your smaller woodworking tools. So I've got one on my biscuit joiner here, I've got one on my Bosch sander, and I've got one on my Ryobi sander. It also fits the pocket hole jig extraction piece that these things can make a mess as well. So I think it would fit on just most any of your small tools. In addition to that, it comes with 2 adapters. Now these adapters fit in both of my 5 horsepower shop vac, smaller shop vac, and my 6 horsepower 10-gallon shop vac. So it fits both of them really well. On one end of the hose here, and you get this 20-foot hose, you can take your adapter and you just screw that onto your hose. The other end of the hose, you take this quick connect piece here and you screw that onto that end of the hose. This is really pretty neat because what it does is it allows you to take these pieces and pop them right on there, and then just with holding your thumbs on both sides, disconnect them really quickly like that. So if you're working with multiple pieces of equipment, you can connect and disconnect them very quickly. Another thing that I like is that it's got on each of the adapters themselves, it's got this little washer piece, I guess you'd call it, that goes around here. And you can see on this side, there's actually a hole in the hose. So you can move that washer piece around there to block that hose completely or open it partially. And the advantage to that might be if you're sanding, you don't want to suck that sander down so hard that it's going to leave rings in your wood. So if it had too much suction on it, you can adjust the amount of suction coming out of here. I think this works really well. The other thing that I like about it is the inside of the hose is smoother. So everything's going to pass through it more cleanly. The 20-foot extension gets me nearly anywhere that I want to go in my garage, which works really well also. The other thing I like about it is when I've got it connected to one of my tools, for example, when I'm sanding, it moves up and down my workbench here and it doesn't get caught. If you compare that to the shop vac, which has much sharper ridges, it tends to get caught when you're trying to move around, and that's not good. So anyway, just a quick overview. I think this is a great little tool. I think it cost about $57 for the 20-foot hose and all the adapters. My personal opinion, well worth it, because I've had to make a whole bunch of adapters on the fly for these myself to fit on the shop vac. And like I said, with this 20-foot hose, I can get just about anywhere I want in my shop and not have to pull my shop vac around. So, CEN-TEC 20-foot hose, I give it my thumbs up. Hey, if you like this video, don't forget, you give me a thumbs up, and I would really appreciate it. And thanks for watching.